Today we are headed out on the Swanson River, try and do some trout fishing, fly fishing. I don't know anything about it. Doug is the fly fishing expert guy, so he's gonna show me how to do like the river runs through it. We're gonna wander down through the brush and see if we can find more fish than bears. So come along, let's go.
Bryan.
It's on.
This is good looking water right here. What you're looking for when you're doing at least dry fly action, and we're going to try dry fly and streamers. And so a dry fly looks like this.
Oh, there we go.
Streamer looks like that.
All right.
Streamer is going to be under the water. Dry fly is going to be on top of the water. And we're going to be looking at these little seams of bubbles. And a lot of times the bubbles indicates where the food is underneath.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Okay, so I got to teach Bryan something new because he knows
That's awesome.
98% of everything.
No.
But now he knows 98.1.
Don't say that.
That doesn't make you know it all. It makes you know it almost all.
Why don't you get started and just
Okay.
give it a go, and then I'll follow up. I think I get the big purple one because that's for beginners. Now, do you have to be quiet? Is it like bow hunting?
You know, we like to be quiet.
Okay. All right. We're gonna be quiet. I got my bug coat on. This is a bug coat. It's just a mesh, lightweight, keeps the mosquitoes from tearing you. You mean they don't just bite all the time? What do you think this is, sockeye salmon? My comical fly. I gotta get the fly line out of the... Now, I'm supposed to be able to see that flipping down the water somehow. I don't see it. Caught something. Caught a snag. That didn't go where I wanted it to. Let's try it again. Okay. All right, we don't want a tangled mess. Sounds like a rock band, tangled mess. A lot of bugs. Still wishing I had a tail. That could be a good rock band also. All right, I see it that time. I see it on the water. I see it on the water. I don't see it on the water that time. My tip of my rod is tangled up. Let's try this again. Gotta get that yellow stuff. Gotta get the yellow line out. So let's see if I can use the current to pull my line out of the pole. There, I can see it going a little bit. There it goes. See it going up the line? It's kind of going up the pole. That's what I'm trying to do, is get the yellow stuff. Oh, I just made a big old, see that? Made a macrame at the end of my pole here. Look, it's a plant hanger. All right, well, I'll tell you what, let's pull this out. Pull that down so I can get this stuff out of my rod. Now, I'm probably not supposed to do that. Probably not supposed to. Yeah, this is what I expected fly fishing would be like. More like this. Like tying knots in the middle of the river. Or untying knots in the middle of the river. Yeah, what you don't realize is this is the exclusive fly fishing knot here. Exclusive, totally exclusive. We got to figure out. There it is. That one. So this goes the rabbit. The rabbit comes up. The rabbit comes out of the hole, and he goes back in the hole, around the tree 4 times, and then through the other tree, back up the other hole. Yeah, he's a crazy rabbit. He's definitely a crazy rabbit. I'm just doing a little macrame here, Doug. I'll be fine. A hare's ear nymph. I already tied that knot. It didn't work. You're gonna stop my project is right in the middle, Doug. They really do. They like this knot here. That sounds easy. I rarely do things the easy way, Doug. I got it. Woohoo! Okay. I keep dropping the fishing rod in the water. It's tucked up under my arm, and I'm going to
cross the river because a little bit easier action for me to fish to my right side.
I'll just follow him.
We've had a couple little. All right.
How much leader do you have under the indicator? So the water's not 4 feet deep, right?
Nope, but it's trailing behind it.
Okay.
See how it took it? The casting is probably the hardest thing to get the hang of.
Oh no, I watched a river run through it like 12 times.
Oh, then you're probably an expert.
Yeah. So the Kenai River is glacial water, so the sun doesn't really shine through it, and you don't get algae. This river is clear water. Sun shines through, slippery rocks. If the bears come, I won't be getting anything. It'll be bears or moose. I noticed right here.
Oh, that was a big one.
Yeah, missed it.
It actually went after my indicator.
Oh wow.
Big, it looked like a brown. I don't know if there's browns in here, but it sure looked like a brown.
I'm probably ruining the landscape up here, huh?
It came out of the water. That was impressive. Wow. Right here in front of me.
This grass, amazing. It's the way it dances in the water.
Hey, that is a rainbow trout.
Look at that.
That is how you catch them. You'd like to have their big brother, if possible. And just see if we get lucky with a big fish. Question is if they're in here. Maybe they're all hanging out, waiting to come up.
So far we got a couple of little tiny fish. Nothing big to take pictures of or anything. We've had no bears. No people. It's actually really peaceful. Weather's good. Bugs are not too bad. It's going all right so far. Let's keep watching and see if he catches something big. Let's check in with Rebecca, see what she's doing.
So I'm here in DC for work. I'm on my lunch break, but I'm at Union Station, and it is just absolutely gorgeous architecture here. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but it's beautiful. I'm gonna step outside because it's a little noisy in here. Just finished my work meeting here in DC, and I just had an amazing time here, experiencing some of the newest technology that is available. I gotta say, I am so impressed with what industry is creating for experiences to heal and treat mental illness, physical illness, overcoming things like anxiety, depression, PTSD, and other, physiological, psychological conditions that we've really not been able to break the barrier. I would probably come back again if I had the opportunity, but I'm happy to be heading home, which I am going to be doing in the morning. So hopefully Bryan and the guys are getting ready for a good fishing season, and see y'all soon. It's been a good trip.
When I see something like this, it's always cause something that's been in there crushing the brush down. Like a trail coming down here. Might be a trail coming down here. Just looking at the broken branches and things. Hopefully that's people. Could be bears. Don't know. Don't see the tops of the brush are not chewed off like a moose was eating it. So I'm probably not a moose. Hopefully people.
We're going to switch to an elk hair caddis. And it's just a different pattern. And all right, we'll move up a little bit. Try some of that stiller water over there. Fish as we go up.
Oh, you got me. Hopefully it's not in my skin.
No, it's just in your shirt, but the barbs at that. Nope.
Look at that, we got it right on film. Doug caught the biggest lunker in the river. Lunkhead?
And I let him go.
Lunkhead, maybe.
I like the speed of this water. Not too fast. Fish can hang out here pretty easily. If this doesn't get a produce right here, I'm going to switch to that nymph again. Okay, so I think we're going to switch to the nymph and see if anything's going on under the surface because nothing's going on top. I think I'm going to switch out that indicator a little bit because it's kind of big and it can spook the fish when it lands. If you're in slower water, especially if you're in real rough water, not as bad because you don't notice it as much. No bears yet, huh?
Not yet.
That's good. Let's see if anything happens under the water. Oh. Okay. Not too big, but hey, we're fishing.
Bring it
We're
in.
catching.
Show us your trophy now.
We're catching. Not bad. Rainbow. Look at that.
Ooh, that's a nice fish. That's a good sized fish right
Nope. Now it got off. Nope.
there. You go.
And I'm thinking that it's probably barbless. That's why they're getting off pretty easily. Yeah, because in a lot of the rivers I fish in California, you got to be fishing barbless. I don't know what the rules are here, so generally you're better off. But we've been doing pretty good right here. We've had 5 in the last 10 minutes. Okay, keep moving up. Get into some new water. So yeah, Brian, what you were saying about behind the rock, a lot of times they will, if they're just needing a rest, they'll hang out behind that rock.
Right. Kind of sit there in the calm water and let the food come by.
Yep.
Taco truck.
Or if they're not feeding right then.
Oh, Uber Eats, that's what it is. Uber Eats, just delivered right to you.
There we go. Little one. There we go. There we go. That's a little better fish. Not massive, but not bad, actually. That's one of the bigger ones. I think that's the biggest one we caught so far. Hey, all right. That nice stripe on there. Yeah, good looking little 10-incher or so. That's what we're doing here. Okay, the hook's out. Good looking fish. There you go. Got the net on the back here. That's something else you need, Brian, right there.
Yeah.
That way you got your net.
I think it's about 7 o'clock maybe.
It's a little thin here, so we're going to work our way up a little bit. A little shallow.
Oh, hey, watch me. I'm over here. I got hooked once already. There's no tracks in the mud. That's good. There is some plants broken off here. That's curious. Like a little path coming down through there. There's definitely been something walking through here, pushing the plants down. I don't know what it is. I think it's from people. There's a big deep hole right here. It's gonna be my guess. What rod and reel are you using there, Doug?
All right, this is a 6-weight, 9.5 foot fly rod with a 7/8 reel.
Okay, and what are you generally trying to catch with a rod and reel like that?
Well,
Size fish.
I mean, this could probably handle
Look at that thing right there. Yeah, that's a 3D. Did you guys see that?
mosquito.
Oh, just a big ugly bug.
This could handle something up to probably a 24-inch fish.
Okay.
Pretty well.
Okay.
You know, we caught the biggest one we caught out here was probably about a 9-inch. That's a 5-weight.
5-weight, 9 foot.
9 foot. So they're just a little shorter.
Yeah.
And that would be, you know, 12 to 15-inch fish. It'll handle a lot, and then of course it depends on the line you're using as well.
And the length of rod, why a 9 foot versus a 9.5
You know,
foot?
some of it's reach. You know,
Okay.
you got more of a. Imagine you had a 2-foot rod. You know, you couldn't really
Yeah. Okay.
get any bend to
Okay.
it. But I can't tell you that a 9.5 and a 9 that one's better than the other.
6 inches.
6 inches, yeah. But no,
So this is just a lighter. It's a lighter weight rod for
More sensitive.
generally for catching smaller fish. If you catch a big fish on a light rod, I think usually set that down. Usually it's this action in the rod right here. This is what catches the fish. That rod pulling back on it. And
keeps
so
the tension.
if you
on.
caught a really big fish, it would just bend that over, and then once there's no more flexing in the rod, the fish can yank its head and break it off. So you kind of want the rod to match the weight of the fish you're trying after. I think that's how it works.
Yep.
So we're tapping out. We caught a few. Doug caught a few. I just kind of hung out and watched. And it's about 8 o'clock. We're going to go back, have some dinner, tie up some stuff for tomorrow, and hit the water again with my neighbor Ben. Thanks for watching.